is I want the ball up and in. We need the pull tonight in order to beat the Oso.
Ronald Acuna is ready for his round. Eddie Perez will pitch to him. Ronald Acuna sends this one sky high, deep to center field. He's already seen the second one heading towards the line and right. That will not get out. So he's got one here in the first couple of seconds.
A lot of loft from Acuna. That is just his bat path. As that one should leave the ballpark the way it's been traveling early.
There's one pull down the line. That's going to get into the seats. Waiting for Acuna to kind of find his footing. 32 is kind of irrelevant because that's not what you're competing against, but it's in the back of everybody's mind what Julio Rodriguez did. And by the way, you can check out the enhanced StatCast version of the T-Mobile Home Run Derby. It's on ESPN2. Our buddies Jason Benetti, Mike Petriello, Jess Mendoza. Real-time exit, velo, launch angle, live home run charts. Available over on ESPN2. Marley Rivera, Buster Olney here with Eduardo Perez and me as Acuna. Dead central, and that goes to the seats. And he about $1.44 ESPN2. He's the 10th different Braves player to do it. Second Brave player to compete twice. Chipper Jones did it 3 times, and no Brave has ever won the Home Run Derby. Every Brave player to compete has lost in the first round, except Ronald, who did it in 2019 as he was able to advance to the next round. That one is down where he likes it. He drives it deep to right center field, and that one had enough carry to get to the first row.
The beauty of Ronald Acuna Jr. and why he's so successful at this level is because he hits the ball where it's pitched. And Tomas Perez, a lot has gone glove side for him, meaning away. Needs to try to get it in because, as Tomas had told me earlier, he wants him to pull. That's the only way that they feel that they can compete against Pete Alonso, who is now coming out of the dugout and towards the field.
Well, there's a huge fly that is going to threaten the back rows down the left field line, and it does. ESPN2, and we're back here on ESPN, and there you go. The crowd loved that one. Ronald Acuna. Another one that's going to clear the wall. He still only has one of 440 feet. He's got 30 seconds to hit that other one to buy another 30.
So far, 16 home runs. Will that be enough? Or even will 20 be enough to beat Pete Alonso?
Hard to imagine, but he really needs to get one 440 feet. He needs that extra 30 given where he is and what we saw from Julio Rodriguez. There's a big one. His longest is 472 feet, but we don't have a second one at 440, so 8 space side getting a little warm. All right, here we go with Acuna and his last 30 seconds with Alonso waiting.
Yeah, a lot of the baseballs that Tomas Perez has thrown have also been cutters middle away. Every time he tries to just come in, Ronald has been able to pull the ball effectively over the fence, but anything middle away, he struggled with.
And he's feeling it right now. And that's it. So only 19, a frustrating round for.
He can preserve energy just by going out there early and taking charge and getting 20 home runs just in the 3 minutes.
Dave Joust, who has thrown to him before. And the first swing that Alonso takes, exit stage left. He's got 1 on the board already, and you can see he'll be picky. He wants to wait for his pitch.
And his pitch is up. He wants it letter high. Right there. That's over 440, friends.
There's another one. So Pete starting off the 2022 Derby with 3 quickies. Is there enough backspin on that? Kids are out there, they're watching it, and it did not get out, but that one will.
Yeah, you're seeing Dave Joust grooving pitches to Pete Alonso here. He's become sort of like the celebrity home run derby pitcher. I talked to him about this on Saturday. He's pitched in the Derby X in London. He's got trips to South Korea, Mexico scheduled. And he's laughing. He said, This has kept me in the game. Not having to wear the Green Monster, Wally the Green Monster suit. I don't have to be Abraham Lincoln in the president's race.
Pete Alonso's show is back on. It's picked up where he left off last year. He's got a 480-foot homer, a 479-foot homer. And to Eddie's point, he's already picked up another 60 seconds. That one just climbed over the wall. He better bring a glove out there in left field.
No, he should be asking for timeout soon. A minute 25 left on the clock.
He's got 9. Yep, that's center field and on Derby. Minute 20 to go. And he steps out of it, and that one is close to leaving Dodger Stadium. High, majestic homer.
And gentlemen, you saw right there Jeff McNeil and Starling Marte and Edwin Diaz chatting up with Pete Alonso saying, you got time, dude, you got this, so just take your time. Then 19, hey, 25 are guaranteed.
That one's going to leave the building, and again, he just gets stronger as this event goes. The timing with Dave Joust, let's face it, he has not practiced at all with Dave Joust except in the cage today. Joustie's been traveling, he's not with the Mets anymore. But this is a love affair that will and should continue just because of the ability that Pete and he can relate with in this event.
Yeah, and he's going to need to get stronger if he's able to get 19, which he's not there for sure yet. Julio Rodriguez has set the bar with 32, and Alonso hits another line drive. So Pete hasn't gotten on a heater yet. There's a massive shot. And another one. And another one.
I actually have Jeff McNeil in front of me in my vision here, and it's just the body motion that he has, just looking and see the way that he launches baseballs. He'll have a minute now, Carl, for 4 home runs. I think that's enough.
Howard Johnson, David Wright all participated 2 times. He needs 2 to tie, 3 to win in a minute, which you feel pretty good about. And there goes number 1. No one has ever won 3 straight derbies. Cespedes won 2. Griffey did win 3, not in a row. Cespedes and Griffey went back-to-back like Alonso. There's another one, and now we got 19. And the next one will move Pete into a showdown with Julio Rodriguez. What a right side of the bracket. There it goes. Alonso will move on as he walks off.
That ball almost left the stadium. Pretty much back row. Jeff McNeil hugs him, but again, not having to use all the time